Core work and a sensitive back can live in the same body. Most people just haven't been taught how. For the next 20 minutes, your back gets to rest while the right muscle wake up. No crunches, no planks that flare you up. Just the foundation everyone skipped. We're going to begin the session with some standing exercises, and then we're going to go down onto the mat. So coming up, confine your standing position. Your feet are parallel. So stack your heels underneath your sitting bone, and I want you to organize your body in your best effort to be tall, nice and tall, open to the chest. And we'll begin with some diaphragmatic breath. Now, as you inhale through the nose, I want you to visualize in your mind that the diaphragm, the muscle inside your ribcage cavity that helps you to breathe, is going to descend down towards the pelvis. And then as you exhale, it's going to rise up again into your ribcage cavity. So inhalation, the diaphragm goes down and it contracts, expansion happening here. And then exhale, the diaphragm rises up, right up into the ribcage cavity. Inhalation. Exhalation. So really visualize and allow your arm and your hands movement to help you to organize the diaphragm coming down and coming up on the inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation, the diaphragm contract and descend down. Exhalation, diaphragm relaxes and rise up. Inhale. And allow the abdominal to respond with the activity of the diaphragm expanding and contracting. One more. Now let go of your arms, and I want you to visualize again in your head, inhaling through the nose and exhale, lifting up. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Very good. Now take your right arm up. Allow your other arm to go onto your rib cage. We inhale, we prepare. We exhale, allow this side of the diaphragm to come up to your rib cage. Long exhalation. Inhale. Again, exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. Good job. Other side. Take the arm up. Inhale, we'll prepare. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good job. All right, shake it up. Okay, now open your legs in external rotation and wider than your pelvis. We're going to go down on the inhalation here, so adjust the feet, and I want the angle of the thigh to be similar with the angle of the foot. And here, we in breath, we exhale, inhaling. I'm just mimicking the diaphragm movement with my arm here to help you visualize. Inhaling. 3 more. So allow your sitting bone to be wide as you go down. And exhale, it narrows. Inhaling, sits bone wide as you go down. Exhaling, narrow. 1 more. Inhaling. Good work. Walk your feet in. Organize your feet in a parallel position. All right, take your arm by the side. We're going to go down. Inhaling here. The arms can go up. Exhale, lift the heels. Lower and back. We go inhaling. Inhaling, bend and lift. Heels down. Exhale, return. Inhaling. Find your balance. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Lift your right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Other leg. In breath. Exhale. And switch and balance. And deep fold in the hip. Keep the back active here. 1 more set. Good work. Now take the first leg up. Opposite hand against the thigh. The other hand behind your head. So a gentle pressure against your thigh bone here. And we're going to exhale, rotate to the front leg. Inhale, center. Exhaling, rotate. Inhaling. 2 more. Exhaling, rotate. Find your balance. Organize your center. 1 more. Exhaling, gentle pressing against the thigh. Inhaling and come on down. All right, other side. Left, opposite, behind, gentle press. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Woohoo. Inhale, center. Mira trying to find her balance. Inhale, center. 2 more. 1 last. And come on down. Good job. All right, I'm just going to shift a little bit to the side here. We're going to fold in the hip. So we fold, bend the knees, send the pelvis back. The back is still long. The abs is wrapping around like you have a nice corset. Bring the arms back and upright. Again, bend as you inhale. Exhale. Bend as you inhale. Exhale. 1 last bend as you inhale. Stay. Now both heels rise up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold and lift up. Let's do 1 more time. Fold. Hold the center and we'll raise the heels up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Down and coming up. Good job. And shake your leg. All right, let's go down to the floor here. So I want you to go into your quadruped position. Bring your hands, your wrist and the shoulder align vertically. Knee and the hip align vertically. Broaden the scapulae, the shoulder blade, broaden the collarbone, broaden the pelvis, and then narrow the front of your hip bones. And now from here, breath in. As you exhale, again, feel the diaphragm lifting up into your ribcage cavity and allow the abdominal to get sucked up with the diaphragm. And now the abdominal wall is resting high up in your lower back. Now, again, inhaling, ribcage, diaphragm lengthening down towards the pelvis, and then exhaling. The diaphragm rises up into the ribcage cavity, and it sucks up the lower abs with it, and drawing the lower abs, the abdominal wall, with and towards the back and the spine. Inhaling, we lengthen down. Again, exhaling, we lift the diaphragm, we draw and suck the abdominal up with it, and now your abs is resting with the spine. And let's hold that. Tuck the toes under. Keep the toes spreading. Breath in. And a breath out. Keep the abdominal wall with the spine and float the knees off. Hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the abs lifting up in your back here. Lifting up, glue it to your back. Abs, glue it to your back. And 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to do one more time. We're going to add something we call the alternate knee drop, but do make sure the abdominal wall is resting high up in your lower spine, and keep that spine suspended up. All right, let's go. Breath in, breath out, diaphragm, organize the diaphragm to rise up, the abs to get sucked up, float the knees, hold. Just the right knee dropping, touch the floor and bring it up. Inhaling, left one, touch the floor and bring it up. Right one, touch the floor. Inhaling, left knee, tap the floor. So you're encouraging a rotation in the pelvis here as you lower one knee down and lift. Lower the other knee down and lift. Lower the left knee down and lift. Lower the right knee down and lift. One more each side. I light. Now, one more each side. And up. Last one. And up. Lower down. Good job. All right, release the ankle here. Now, breath in. As you breathe, just lift the abdominal wall to the spine. And now here, allow the spine to flex in a C curve. Rounding. Just stretching the lower back now. Hold that flexion. Send the pelvis towards the heel. You'll find yourself a deeper flexion here, a bigger stretch in your back, and keep the abdominal wall glued to your lower back. Inhaling, expanding the back, expanding and stretching the muscles or the space in your back. Like imagine you have bat wings here, like a Batman wings. So spread the Batman wings on an inhalation, and an exhalation, take it back, and then flatten. Very good. Okay, now right arm open to the side, left leg sliding behind you. Now hold, organize your center again, lifting the leg, keep the arm to the side, and now from here we lower the leg, we lift the leg, we lower and lift. And again, organize the abdominal to be glued, lifted to the spine, and down, and lift, and down, and lift, and 5, and lift, and 4, and lift, and 3, and lift, and 2, and lift. Last one, and hold. Take the right arm forward, left one stay back. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the right arm to the side, lower the left leg. Now thread your right arm underneath the left armpit. Rotate the body, reach across towards the left. Lower the body down. And release the arm out. And then bring the arm back, tuck the leg in. We got the other leg. So organize your kneeling position. We got left arm out, right leg out. Organize your abdominal wall so it's lifting, glued up into your lower back. And we lift the right leg up. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Nice and stable. Last 10. Hold. Bring the left arm forward. Reach the left arm and the right leg. Hold that. Keep reaching for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left arm to the side. Lower the right leg. Now we're going to rotate. So thread the arm underneath the armpit. Reach across to the right. Lower the body down. Stretch it out. If you're lucky, you got a crack like I did. Breath in. And then breath out. Open and rotate out. Bring the arm under. Knee in. All right. Sit back. Good job. All right. Now let's go lie on the side. So let's face me, side lying. All right, legs are long, long. Pick up the underneath waist. So I want you to pre-engage this lower oblique muscle here. And keep the visualization of lifting up and sinking or scooping back into the lower spine. So let the abdominal really melt. So try not to brace the belly. I know we're activating, but doesn't mean you can hold the tension. But allow the tension to soften and allow the abdomen to really glued back. There's a space going on here. And then with that mindset, we're going to use this part here to lift and keep gluing the abs and lower. And then soften and glue the abs to your back and let the upper part of this waist here, so your oblique, obliques, and your back muscle QL to lift up. Again, so the side of the body on top to lift up. So this muscle here in the front, muscle in the back, they work together to pick up and collect the leg up. But the abdominal organization here is going to soften into your back. And so it goes deep. Allow yourself not to brace, but really deepening. Just find a pathway to deepen. Deepening. All right, one more, and then deepening up. Very good. Tuck the knees. Help yourself up. A quick, stretch, and switch. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, organize the legs. All right. Pre-activate the underneath side, meaning it's not placid down. It is lifting off away from the gravity. And then again, visualizing a lifting and a softening of the abs into your back without changing the spinal posture. And then from there, you're going to activate this and the back to work together to lift the leg and lower. And again, lift the leg and lower. So allow the abs to soften and be active. I know it's a bit opposite, isn't it? Softening and active, what does it mean? And I just want the fibers of the abdominal muscle to go deep and narrow to the spine. So the pressure of the abdominal is towards the back, and allow the back to really widen, because we are using the upper oblique here and then the organized and the OQL. And one more. Good work. Bend the knees and count up. A quick lateral stretch. Side bending. There we go. Okay, now let's do this. Go into your modified back support here. A great way to train your core here, because we're activating that hip flexors muscle as well to support their posture. So deep muscle here. Now, keep your back active, chest open here. Press down with the feet. Lift the pelvis, adjust and shuffle if needed. Okay, so create like a table-like position here, and then hinging down. Again, lift, and then hinging down. We hinge up, and then we go one more, and then we're gonna march the legs. So lift and stay. Tip to the right foot, lift up table, lower the other side, lift, and the right. Now at all times, keep the pelvis high. Don't drop it. So use the hamstring and the glutes, lift, support, and change. So we're marching on the spot. Change. And change. Deep folding in the hip, change. Lift the hips. And lift the hips up. One more each side, up. Last one, up. Hip up on the last one. Hold. Hinging down. Good job. All right. Now open the knee out. Shake the arm. Shake the arm. Let the feet be apart. Organize the body here. Breath in. And let's finish with a nice roll down. Exhale to roll the spine. Allow the arm to come through with you. Allow the back to really go into a deep fold. And then as you exhale, the diaphragm will lift into the ribs cavity and it rolls you up. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling down. Rolling down. Rolling forward. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the diaphragm to lift up, to roll up. One more in breath. And exhale. Roll down. In breath. Exhale. Rolling up. And done. You have been fantastic. Thank you so much for moving with me. That's really great session moving with you, and I would like to see you again tomorrow for another session with me. And for today, take care and have the best day. See you later.